Yul Edochie in shock and May Edochie sends a surprise. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Well, Yul Edochie and May Edochie's case has actually transcended due to the fact that up to this moment, May Edochie's divorce case has not been approved and they've not given verdict concerning or pertaining this case. And now Yul Edochie is left with keeping May Edochie, and May Edochie is not interested in being with Yul Edochie. But now, according to the information, Yul Edochie has gotten the shock of his life. Like, it is a clear shock that shows that he knows where he stands. And May Edochie is one woman that she's smart. She would rather keep things to herself than bring them to social media. May Edochie might be going through a lot, but you would never see it on social media. But there are ways we get information, because if May Edochie takes out one day to tell you or to air her opinion or to air whatever thing she has been going through, it will be difficult for you to comprehend, because this woman has been bottling a lot of emotions inside of her. She would rather keep them to herself than to chase clout with them, because she feels coming out to chase clout is just like you're trying to be controversial. It's not like she does not have a lot of emotions that she has bottled down. It's not like she does not have words to say or she doesn't know how to say them. But then she has come to realize that it is best kept to herself. And Judy Austin and Yul Edochie know this part of May Edochie. So they ride on this privilege and do several things online. They do several things online, but one thing that has always been certain is the fact that May Edochie is loved, globally loved. People love May Edochie, and they take out their time to celebrate this woman. They take out their time, no matter what, no matter how busy their schedule is, they come out to celebrate this woman en masse. And May Edochie has seen this love, and she has seen this undiluted love, and she's so pleased, compared to how people are actually forcing themselves to love and show love and support on Yul Edochie and Judy Austin. Yul Edochie and Judy Austin, when they see the love that people pour out for May Edochie and how they go out of their ways to show their care and support for May Edochie, they feel like it's all bribe. But no, May Edochie did not bribe this love. This love comes from the deep of their heart. Like, people love May Edochie genuinely because of how she has kept herself, how she has tried to restrain herself from controversy, from clout and all that. There are a lot of times people will be like, why won't this woman talk? Don't this woman know how to talk? Because they see how she makes her videos, how she tries to sell brands and the rest, and they see how eloquent she is. So why can't she talk about what is going on in her life? Why can't she talk about it? And now they come to a conclusion that maybe May Edochie is just... Maybe, like, Yul Edochie will now use the opportunity to say maybe May Edochie does not have what to say, and he will not stand on the fact that May Edochie was the one that caused this whole problem, that he was living happily with May Edochie, but then things went south and he decided to seek solace on Judy Austin. But that's not what happened. But this is what Yul Edochie and Judy Austin want us to believe. This is the narrative they want us to believe, and this is what they put out. That is why Yul Edochie went on to say that there are a lot of things that has happened that he cannot say. That May Edochie went ahead to take advice or to seek advice from her friends, and they made a conclusion, and she went ahead to follow the friend's advice without seeking his permission. And people were like, why would they say such a thing? And they trod Yul Edochie, said a lot of things to Yul Edochie. Yul Edochie had to take down the post. And Judy Austin, on the other hand, that does not even know anything. Judy Austin that May Edochie took care of. Judy Austin that May Edochie welcomed into her home, took care of Judy Austin, like, try to make her feel at home. Judy Austin had the effrontery to come out online to say that people keep on talking about Yul Edochie, that they don't know what Yul Edochie has been through, that they don't know what has happened to this man, that this man is the strongest person that she has known. Said a lot of things and gave an appraisal or about Yul Edochie's character. But one thing they fail to understand is that all the things that they're doing, nothing can be hidden under the sun. No matter how long it takes, no matter how difficult it tries to come out, nothing will be hidden under the sun. The truth will definitely come out, in as much as it takes time. Even if it wants to take as long as it wants to take, the truth will definitely come out, and everybody will see what Yul Edochie and Judy Austin are up to. Because May Edochie is not this person that will bring it out, but definitely it will come out. Well, before I continue, my dear subscribers and visitors, if this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Well, there's another news. That worry girl, she has come out to make a revolution. And according to what she said, she made a statement about podcast. She said she has been getting invites to come and say or to come and perform in a podcast or to come and be part of a podcast, but she does not want to be part of a podcast session. That there are a lot of times that she has seen people say things on podcasts and be like, I thought this guy was mature, I thought this guy had something upstairs, I thought this guy was wise and the rest, but why is this person coming out online to say such a thing? And these are what she watched on podcasts, and she said it's a no for her, that no matter how much and how convincing you want to sound, that she'll be the last person to come into or to hop on any podcast session. That it's a no for her. That anybody that has this intention, or anybody that have this intention of inviting her into a podcast, or you want to, or you've done that already, or you've sent an invite already to her about podcast, that she just cancel it from your mind. That she will be the last person to accept a podcast session. That a lot of things happens on podcasts that people will come to ask, okay, let's talk about yourself. That what about her that you don't know, or talk about or give advice about your relationship or marriage. What do you want to know? According to her, she said, do you want to date her ex? So why do you want to get advice, or what will her advice do for you? Because you're not dating her ex, maybe because her ex, she has a brief knowledge about the person. So why are you coming to seek advice from her when you don't have any connection, or you don't have intention of dating her ex? Then you come to ask her that what is your advice to younger generation? She said, or how would you be an inspiration to the younger generation? She said the younger generation does not need her to be an inspiration, that word alone is an inspiration, that they'll be the one to seek or find inspiration that will spur their movement and their energy towards being good persons, towards being productive in the society and the rest. That's to be candid, and if she has to be clear, that she's not interested in any podcast section. That thank you for inviting her, and thank you for those people that have these intentions to invite her, that it is a no for her, that she's not interested whatsoever to hop or to be part of podcasts, because a lot of things happens on podcasts, and people are not saying that is this a good thing, or is this a right path for her, or maybe is it a good decision? Because there are a lot of controversies that has erupted from podcast sections and the rest, and she has decided not to be part of those controversy, and that is what that worry girl has come out to say. And I don't know if it's a good decision for her, but then it's what works for her, so we'd have to accept it, whether it's pleasing or not. We're moving on to Yul Edochie and May Edochie's issue. May Edochie actually sent a surprise to Yul Edochie. Yul Edochie was thinking May Edochie would not feel alive again. May Edochie would actually think about him all the time, because Yul Edochie is always putting out content. And now May Edochie has sent a message. May Edochie said a true life story about, and she stopped there, that it got her emotional. So people now went on to ask May Edochie a question that she has been meaning not to answer. Person came out to say something, and he said that May Edochie said, Queen May, can I suggest that you write a book about your life journey titled All of May Yul Edochie? I bet you it would be one of the best books ever to be in existence. A lot of people draw inspiration from your life story, and you're the best person to talk and teach us how to handle matters that concern relationships. We draw strength from you. Consider this, Queen. And the other person that went on to reply and said, it is not wise and necessary. It's saddened that at this point you don't know Queen May. She's a queen, and a queen carries herself. She doesn't want to associate herself with anything connected to you. Don't you see how she ignores any comment speaking against you? Why do you want her to sell all her integrity and dignity, all because of what? What story do you want her to write? She's now focused on the most important part of her life, and God is blessing her abundantly. Toke Makiwa, that wrote a story about her divorce, was dragged eventually. Queen May is a silent queen, and she doesn't need to use her life story to trend or make money. If you can't learn any lesson from her silence, then you aren't in her league, and you are still a drag queen. So remove that gutter mindset. No true queen does that. And this is a clear response to people that feel May Edochie does not want to speak. This is why May Edochie does not want to speak, because she does not want to become controversial. According to what this person said, he said May Edochie does not want to speak because she is focused on the most important part of her life, and that she does not want to trend, because if she speaks now, people say she's trying to seek sympathy, or she's trying to chase clout, and this is what May Edochie don't want to hear with her ears. Well, I don't know your reactions. I truly don't know what you think. Feel free to drop your comments, your reactions. How do you feel? Feel free to share. And please, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe so you don't miss out on juicy celebrity and entertainment gist. Always stay tuned to Honest Mike, for we'll never leave your side. Do have a beautiful day.